Okay, let's take a look at how someone would sign in that is coming in for their regularly scheduled hour. So you're going to walk in the chapel, and right inside the door you're going to see a kiosk set up where there's going to be an iPad that's going to have this on the screen, and this screen will be on all the time, and it will be used in the chapel strictly for people to sign up, and also if there's any substitutes that are coming, they can sign up, and we'll show you that in a little bit. And there's this same screen and the same website address will be used for people at home that on their home computers they want to make a weekly commitment, if they want to find a sub, or if they want to become a substitute in the Adoration program, and we'll cover all that in a little bit. But for right now, just the process of your regularly scheduled Adorer and you're coming in to sign in for your hour. And if you remember previously, there was a booklet set up on a podium, and you signed your name, and then everybody else that's in the program that, for weeks at a time, their names would be there. And this is a lot more secure, as you're going to see, because there's nothing down, there's nothing in writing, there's not a list of names or anything else. So let's say that I'm coming in for my hour, and I'm going to click on this Adorer screen. And the next screen, schedule Adorer, sign in or substitute. Right now we're just going to cover if I'm an Adorer. I'm going to click on that, and right now this screen will show everybody who's scheduled for the particular hour. Right now it's a little bit after 5 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday afternoon, and these three groups I should say, are scheduled for 5 o'clock. Now for purposes of this video, I have created these demo names, Samuel Prophet and Ezekiel Prophet, in this 5 o'clock spot. And you can see that not only are these three people shown during the 5 o'clock hour, but also at 6 o'clock, Michelle Moore is scheduled to start her hour. And what the system will do is, traditionally, most people show up a few minutes early for their hour. And so when you do that, you'll be able to see your name will be there for the following hour, even though if you got there a couple minutes early, so you can sign in as soon as you get there. So let's assume that I'm Samuel Prophet. I'm going to look at the screen. I'm going to click on Samuel Prophet. If I have any particular prayer intentions, I might say, let's pray for, if I can spell correctly, let's pray for our priests. And then when I submit that, this will actually go into a log into the system, and nobody has access to what these intentions are. The administrators of the account, as a routine, have agreed that they will periodically, whenever they have their hour, they will pray for all the intentions that have made for any of the adorers in the program. So those prayers will be made. And then periodically, all the intentions in that log will be purged from the system, so again, no one has access to those. So again, I'm Samuel Prophet. I'm checking in. I click on my name. I submit it. That's it. I'm done. Now I can go to Adoration. Within a few seconds, I've completed the process. So again, it's very easy, it's very secure, it's very private. And we'll just take this back to the home screen. And that's all you need to do if you have a regularly scheduled hour for Adoration. Now, if you happen to have a substitute, or you are a substitute and you're coming in for somebody else, you would again go into the chapel, up to the kiosk. You would click on the Adorer Sign In tab, and here it says Schedule Adorer Sign In or Substitute. And if I were a substitute now, say I'm coming in for Ezekiel Prophet, I'm taking his hour, I would click on that and submit it. And the system doesn't need to know who the substitute is for Ezekiel Prophet. All we want to make sure is that somebody is filling that hour. So if you're taking that hour for a particular person, you would click on that person's name and submit it. Okay? And by the way, if you look at this, remember just a few seconds ago, I checked in as Samuel Prophet, and now you go back to that screen, I'm no longer up here. As people waiting to check in, I've already checked in. So just you can see how that works. Okay, that's really all that needs to be done if you're either a regularly scheduled Adoration person, or if you are a substitute taking an hour for somebody else. That's how you check in. Okay, let's look at the one final thing we can do with this sign-in screen in the chapel. And let's say that there's somebody in town who is visiting. Maybe they came to Adoration with somebody else. They're not in the system, but yet they do have the option to sign in. And if we go in and click on that first Adora screen, one of the options is just visiting. If the person would click on that, they could fill out their name, first name, last name, and a prayer intention, and sign in. And let's just say this would be John Doe. And no prayer intentions today. Sign in. Would like to be added to our list of substitute adorers. If I click on there and say yes, then it'll ask me for additional information. If I decide not to be an adorer, then all I need to do is just sign in, and that's it. So again, very simple process. It covers any of the scheduled adorers that are coming in. It covers if you are a substitute for one of the adorers, or if you're just visiting. All three of those things, very easy to check in through this process.